What is up, guys? Noodle here. All right, so last week, I was in a tournament on Pokemon Showdown, and in my favorite tier of all the tiers, the Ubers tier, and I actually won the tournament. I didn't even know that I was in the final battle of the tournament until the battle was over, and I was like, "Wait, I won the tournament? What?" Well, kind of glad I didn't know, because then I would have gotten nervous and probably messed up or something. So some of you watching probably know that Pokemon battling is something that I've held very near and dear to my heart for a very long time. Something that I've had quite a knack for a very long time. I'm somebody who used to literally beat everybody back in grade school in the in the link battles and everything, and then eventually I found my way into competitive battling back in 2010. After about 10 years of knowing Pokemon. Yeah, 8, 10 years of knowing Pokemon, and I still did pretty well in the competitive world. It's definitely difficult out there in the competitive world, but it's been a lot of fun nonetheless. And so I have won at least one or two tournaments over the years, mostly because I've been busy, and I don't have the kind of time to devote to honing my skills and stuff. Since I live you know, a busy life, but I think this is the first time I've won an Ubers tournament, which is my favorite type of tournament to be in. I've assembled my favorite Ubers throughout the generations, except, well, Rayquaza is actually one of them, probably the my favorite, but just for the sake of making the team the most balanced, these are my other favorite Ubers throughout the Uber tier. So, and I happen to win this one. So this is pretty awesome. I'm here as Spirit 92, and my opponent's up there. Thank you for such an awesome battle. And I do feel that this win was pretty well earned, and you'll see why. This was definitely not a fluke victory. So I'm pleased to bring to you this final battle of an Uber Tiers tournament hosted on Showdown last week, and just to give people watching a taste of just how difficult competitive battling can be. Alrighty, here we go. I'm gonna put it on slow. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, turning the music off. All right. So, where are we at? Yep, so it starts off with an epic clash between Arceus, and Mewtwo. And there's always debate over time as to who's stronger. I don't know why there's really any debate, but there's still people who want to say Mewtwo's stronger. Yeah, just because he gets an Uber form doesn't make him stronger. I mean, Arceus is eventually going to get his God form or heavenly form or whatever they're going to call it, to where he's going to literally just completely decimate everybody. Oh man, give me a moment. I don't usually talk this much or this fast. Okay, so it starts off between Arceus on my team, Mewtwo on his team, and he mega evolves into special attacking Mega Mewtwo with the Calm Mind, and I just go right for him with the Judgment. Fairy Judgment, that is, because he's a fairy type in this case here. And he goes for a Calm Mind again. Arceus, I go for a Judgment again. Just keep going at him, going at him. He goes for a Side Strike, hoping to take me out, but no, my defenses are too high, so I'm able to get off another Judgment attack. And he does finish me with Side Strike, but that was a pretty epic clash. I got him down pretty far. I go out with Marshadow, so here I'm thinking that he's expecting me to use Shadow Sneak, so I'm hoping that he doesn't switch out. Really hoping he doesn't switch out. And thank God he doesn't switch out. He just lets me finish him off with Shadow Sneak. Okay, so we're down to 5-5. Sends out Shaman, Flying Form, or Flight Form Shamus. I switch out into Ho-Oh to take in the whatever attack he has, because Ho-Oh special defenses are pretty high. Let me catch my breath. Okay. And he goes for Air Slash, so I take in the incoming Air Slash with my great defenses. Not great. Hold on. Sorry, I had to. Apparently, the thing I was using was a limited screen recorder thing, so I had to download a different screen recorder thing. Okay, apparently there's a limit of 5 minutes. By 5 minutes went pretty quick. Okay, so let me just get back to the last turn I was on. Okay, so I take in the air slash, right? Okay, I take in the incoming air slash by switching into Ho-Oh because it's special defenses, and then now he's expecting a fire move from me, so he switches into Groudon to take in the fire move, which he accurately predicts, and I'm holding Shell Bell to restore some HP. And I'm expecting a rock type move from Groudon, so I switch into Kyogre to take in the rock type move. And he has Rock Tomb, which lowers my speed. He's expecting a water move from me, which he predicts accurately. So I am going into Scald, which I like Scald better than Origin Pulse because it's higher accuracy. And it does get off the burn hacks, which is pretty awesome. So I'm expecting a Thunder attack, which, I accurately predict. So I switch into Dialga because I want to preserve Kyogre to be able to take out Groudon. Now, that's why I switched into Dialga, right? So I take in the Thunder at a pretty good percentage because I'm holding Assault Vest on this Dialga. So now this is where I make a really good move. I'm predicting that he's going to switch into Groudon. So because of that prediction, I go for a killing attack, Draco Meteor. I knew that was going to finish him off because Groudon's special defense isn't that great, and Dialga, I have Dialga's special attack pretty much maxed out here. So there's no way he was surviving the Draco Meteor. So excellent prediction on my part. Now he goes in for his Klefki, which is not an Uber, but he serves a very important purpose in this match, which you're about to see. He uses the opportunity to set up a light screen, and I go for a Sacred Fire, which does not, just actually somehow does not kill him, but which is pretty cool that he is that strong. So then he sets up a Reflect on the next turn, using that opportunity, and he was able to get off the Thunder Wave too, and stuff like that. He was able to get off a Thunder Wave somewhere in there. So now he goes into Xerneas. This is where his strategy really starts coming into play. So he gets off the Geomancy with the Power Herb while having Light Screen and Reflect set up. What the heck am I going to do about this? So you'll see what I'm going to do about this. There isn't really much you can do when you're facing a Geomancy Xerneas with Light Screen and Reflect set up, and I'm sure that this allowed him to win every other battle in the tournament except for this one, because I somehow find a way to get through this. So he goes for the Thunderbolt because he has Thunderbolts on because it's a higher accuracy move than Thunder, which Xerneas is able to learn, but he has Thunderbolt instead, which I think is a good strategy on his part. Catch my breath. Sorry. Woo! Okay, so right. So now, since I have Regenerator onto my Ho-Oh, I'm going to switch into Dialga to take in the Thunderbolt attack in order to keep letting that Burn Hacks do its work. Thank God for that Burn Hacks, by the way, because that Burn Hacks, without the Burn Hacks, I would not have won this match. Yeah. I mean, honestly, Ho-Oh is awesome. I love Ho-Oh. He's like in my top 5 favorite Pokemon ever, and he was really the MVP. He, whatever. It was really the MVP of this match. So I go into Ho-Oh to take in the predicted Moonblast attack, and he's able to take that in because of the regenerated HP from Regenerator ability. So I decide to not switch in again because he's predicting my strategy at this point. So I decide to let Ho-Oh take the kill in order to let the Burn Hacks keep doing its work. So now next I go into Dialga because I want to let the Burn Hacks keep doing its work. So and I want to still save Kyogre for Kyogre. So he's going to get off another Moonblast, and it was a crit, but it was probably going to kill me anyway. So Light Screen wore off. Burn Hacks keeps doing its work. I'm going to Mars Shadow, really hoping the Shadow Sneak would do enough, but because the Reflect has one more turn up, it wasn't enough. And yeah, I was starting to get worried again. So he gets off a Moonblast, finishing off Mars Shadow, but also finishing himself off through the Burn Hacks. Well, being finished off by the Burn Hacks. So now I still have 2 left, and he has 2 left. All right, so I saved Kyogre wisely for Kyogre. We're both at about the same amount of HP. I'm a little higher. He gets off the Thunder first. He has higher speed. Thank God for no para hacks. I get off my Thunder, and with my higher special attack than his, I'm able to get the kill, which is awesome. So Shaman comes in next, finishes me with Air Slash, higher speed. And now we're down to Zekrom. By the way, I love Zekrom. I love his typing. His typing has always just impressed me throughout the generations. The Dragon Electric type is just so savage, awesome. I love it. So, not the biggest fan of Gen 5 in general, but I do love Zekrom. So, yeah. And Zekrom definitely does have its limitations. Having him on your team, you got to be able to use him in just the right situation. In which case, saving him for the very last in this match was absolutely perfect because, this is a pretty big advantage on my part. But just continue to see what happens. Sorry. So, because of Serene Grace, he's going to go for Air Slash and get the flinch hacks because of Serene Grace, and you're going to continue to see how Air Slash is going to. But I do have leftovers on him too, thankfully. But Air Slash is going to keep doing its thing with the flinch because of its ability, Serene Grace. And yeah, he's going to keep going for the Air Slash. And you're probably thinking, wow, man, this guy's about to win. He's about to win. And, this is a really nail biting match right here, you know. But, so the Air Slash misses this time. And unfortunately for him, I have Roost. And that's pretty much game right there. Without Roost, he might have won. And thankfully, Air Slash does not get the flinch hacks this time. I go for Bolt Strike and it works. And man, that was an awesome battle. I'm really happy to have been in this battle. And thank you, Mr. Player, for Act 3641 Act for the awesome battle. And I'm really proud to have brought you this match, guys. So that's how difficult it can really get in the competitive world, Reflect and light screens, Geomancy Xerneas. You got to be ready for stuff like that when you're in the competitive world. I love battling, and I hope to bring you guys some more epic battles over time in my busy life that I lead. All right, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was a nice way to just learn some pointers on how to battle and stuff. And all right, have an awesome day. Stay faithful, all that good stuff, and just hang in there. All right, take care.